Yeah, this is the one and only the people and call me only Remedy. I'm not lying, no, you must be mad. Insane in the brain, don't tell them higher than octane. Yeah, check it out, guys. This is this day in the life of Remedy to tell y'all who I am, alright? Boom.
Cause I like to see the girls, I'm in the club, them a dance and they shake their body. Watch them in the spandex, man, they get vexed cause the girls, them a look so naughty.
This is Remedy. So, Remedy, how did you first get into music?
Oh boy. Alright, so just letting y'all know I got into music back in 2000. Some of y'all probably wasn't even born then. But I got into music doing hip hop first. First of all, I'm a dancehall reggae artist slash hip hop artist. I do a little bit of everything. So that's pretty much what y'all gonna get on all my social media sites. I'm originally from New York, but I loved Outkast when I was a kid growing up. And they got me started, and I started writing my music on toilet paper, pieces of paper. It don't matter what it was, like, whatever I could get my hands on, I was doing. It's 50 Cent. Can't forget about 50, man. Like, he had some crazy wordplay, and yeah, all them artists, they got me into it. Now, as far as reggae artists go, Vibes Cartel, for those of y'all who know who Cartel is, Sean Paul, of course, and how could I forget the Energy God, Elephant Man. So those were my inspirations, the people who inspired me to do what I'm doing today. You know what I'm saying?
So, how did you get into producing and music and like actually performing it? Like, what was your
So I didn't start doing that until I came down to Atlanta. I came to Atlanta back in
what?
2017. Came in Atlanta in 2017,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't start getting into the producing side, the production end of it, engineering, until I went to an engineering school. Um, that school taught me everything about putting a record together, how to adjust levels. So I knew how to write music, but I also learned the production side. So I went to Omnitech Institute back in the day, and I met my producer, who is named Said Mac. He's doing his thing too, and yeah, he taught me a lot.
Catch me drinking Red Bull, getting straight striping in the neck, get my high like shorties. Niggas that want an entity, and that's me confident man that start the party.
So, what is it that you were bringing to the table in Atlanta in the music scene?
Oh, versatility, easy, plain and simple. I stated what kind of music I listen to and enjoy, so I'm going to give y'all a little bit of hip hop, a little bit of R&B, a little bit of dancehall flavor, and mix it all up together.
So you have a very eclectic sound.
Yeah, yeah.
Saying, yeah?
I sing, normally I sing my hooks. A lot of reggae artists, they usually call them sing J's, so they like DJ, like rap, but they also sing at the same time. So I guess like basically like Drake, if you want to compare it to. But we've been doing that a long time, way before Drake came out. So, but basically I sing my hooks and I DJ the verses, I rap the verses. So.
Anybody in particular you want to mention that you work with right now?
Currently, I'm working with Said Mac. I stated, I met him back in the day. He also worked with Mindless Behavior. He's worked with Akon. He's worked with a lot of big music folks. I think he's also working with T.I. and some other folks right now. So, we just trying to get our foot out there and get seen, you know what I'm saying? Because we got a lot of talent to give and to show to everybody in the public. So we're going to show y'all what we got. We're over here in Old Fourth Ward Park. So I'm just showing y'all a little bit of the areas that I like to go and enjoy myself whenever I'm not doing what I'm doing. So this is just a little bit of where we at. Whenever I listen to a record, my producer gives me a record or whatnot. It just depends on however the beat goes in my head. Whenever I listen to it, however the beat be going. Like if it's a hype beat, I know I want to write something about, if I'm at a club, or if it's something that's more laid back, chill. It might be something like, the relationship vibe type shit. Sometimes I'll switch it up, or like how Jamaicans we be saying, Badman tune. That's the hardcore records. Like how you had that Chirac music or that New York hip hop music. It's the same type stuff, you know what I mean? But like I said, I'm dancehall, so we call it bad man music, yo.
So it's a
Yeah.
lot of like party anthems. And
Party songs, yeah, party records we be having. So,
Mm.
you know, I switch it up. Every record's different, so I try not to do the same thing on every record, but it's just what I feel. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, it's the Don, Mr. R. Whoa, na na, whoa, na na, whoa, na na, na 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 na.
So, if you could work with anybody, who would be like your top 4 or 5 artists working
My
today?
top 4 or 5 artists today out that everybody checks out and listens to and vibes out to
Who you want to work with?
that I would love to work with is Gucci Mane, because of course he represents Atlanta. He can't leave out Gucci, man. Sean Paul, as far as dancehall goes, because he already know how to bring the vibe, and he's somebody who I always envision working with. Vibes Cartel. He's another big staple in dancehall music. If anybody know dancehall and they hear it in the club and they hear some take booty girl, you think music? You already know who I'm talking about. Sweet to the belly, all them records. Vibes Cartel is the dude as far as dancehall goes. One of the best artists. And then as far as other artists out, Lotto. She's one of the new artists that's doing her thing as representing the ladies in the scene right now. So definitely Lotto, and shoot, anybody. I'm ready to jam out. I'm ready to do my thing. I'm ready to show people how versatile I am. You know, so that's why I say I call myself Remedy, because I'm bringing to what music is missing out there right now, versatility. So you already know how it go.
Okay. Top 5 musical instruments you would want to include or incorporate into your music. I know that's a strange question, but like, would you be open to like, I don't know, using different kinds of?
Oh yeah, I already use different types of
Or, like,
stuff. When I start,
instrumentation?
a lot of the records that I have is when my producer and I put it together. I helped co-produce some of the stuff, and we came out with a lot of the stuff before people even started doing it.
Like what?
Like, I have a record called All Night Long. I already had like an electronic type vibe going on with my records. A lot of artists have been doing it the last, I want to say probably maybe 5 to 10 years now, but
my
I came
favorite
out
song.
I came out with that song a while back, and nobody was doing it at the time. But of course, there's somebody got to do it first. I wasn't the one to do it, but it's all good. So I'm used to switching things up and not staying the same. I always evolve. I know how to evolve. That's why I say I do it all. I do reggae, I do dancehall, I do hip hop, I do R&B. So when you think I'm gonna keep on doing one thing, I'm gonna switch up the flavor and put it on you another way. You know, it's just music. I enjoy music, and that's just what I intend to give people, is the best of what they can hear, and that's why I'm the remedy. I'm giving you what music is missing today. You know.
So watch out for that jazz track coming at you from Remedy. Just dropping in just a couple months, right?
Yeah,
That's all you
I'm
need?
gonna do a jazz mix with a little dance hall in it. You're gonna hear it. It's gonna be different.
What would you say to people that say all electronic or house music or dancehall sounds the same?
For all people who say dancehall music all sound the same, it shows they did not really lovers of music. Because if you're a lover of music, you gonna hear the different sounds. You're gonna hear, the different pitches. You're gonna hear the different drums. You're gonna hear everything, all the different sounds that the music has. Like, dancehall has evolved since I was a kid. Like, it went from like rock steady vibes, like that. You hear that in the background? That's like a rock steady, old school reggae vibe. And it went to dancehall, fast paced, with Sean Paul with Temperature, to now stuff with an artist out in Jamaica. It's called Skillabang. He's more modern type style. He got that dark style, but
Experimental, you
yeah.
think?
He has a different kind of flavor that he's offering to the scene. So like, dancehall has evolved so much, so it never stays the same. So anybody who says that they don't know the music, and that's okay. Not everybody gonna enjoy the same thing, but as long as you find something that works for you, it works for you. So, but I'm gonna be the one that meshes and bridges the gap.
Okay.
That's what I'm gonna
So
do.
eclectic album coming at you.
Yep,
Yeah. All
it's
right.
coming at you.
I'll be looking forward to hearing
Yeah.
that
The
then.
whole point of me doing this TikTok, Instagram, and all these other social media is so that way people can see, what I have to bring to the table. Basically, you hear my song, right? You hear me do a song on my social media. You be like, hey, can you remix this track for me? And I want to see how you do on this record, seeing how you
Oh, okay.
versatile. So I want y'all to be engaged with me. I want y'all to tell me what records out that y'all heard, currently out on the radio. Tell me what y'all want me to remix. I'm gonna do it so I can show you the what I'm capable of doing.
So you're DJing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be records out. It could be something that came out 10 years ago. It could be something that came out 20 years ago. It don't matter what it is. If it's an artist that you want to hear me do a remix to whatever they got out, just let me know. Shoot me a message. Be like, hey, Remedy, you say you're versatile. Let me hear if you could do a record to one of T.I.'s old tracks, Rubber Band Man, or if you're a real dance artist, let me hear you remix Temperature, or if you,
Puccini.
yeah, or Daddy Yankee or something like that. It don't matter who it is, y'all could come bring it. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to show y'all what I do, and we gonna get it. All right.
How do you want people to feel when they listen to your
I want when people hear my music, they feel the electricity running through their veins and they get hyped when they hear my record. They gonna be like, damn, that's Remedy. Let me turn this track up,
Okay.
I want people to get excited when they hear my stuff because just as much energy that I put into my records, that's the same amount of energy I bring to the stage.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I've
Well,
done
looking
plenty
forward
of
to
stage
seeing you
shows
on
too,
stage,
so
yeah.
be on the lookout for me doing some big concerts. It's coming soon. I ain't gonna tell y'all what it is, but it's gonna be hype.
Well, I think we should go eat something so we can keep talking, keep this conversation going.
All
Because
right,
you got to
let's do
feed me every 4 hours. I'm like a gremlin.
it. All right.
She said there's no man like me around, no there's no trace. So we headed outside the lines to head home to a place to play. Because she like it how I express myself in the express style, yo.
We haven't been to this place in Atlanta. It's called Bazzotti, but it's also called Estrella. And they have a rooftop bar, and they have so much different types of dishes. And a lot of them are like, if I'm not mistaken, Spanish-inspired dishes. And it's
really
good.
good
It's
taste.
really good. Yeah. So y'all need to come check it out.
pretty serious.
Y'all excuse
We
me.
know how
My
to
face
eat
got a
this.
bunch of grease all over on it. I'm getting y'all the real deal. I don't care. I'm
We
all
were having a
done.
debate. We were having this debate not that long ago. I mean, we've known each other for a little bit of time. We're talking who eats more, like women or men. Because I gotta be fed every 4 hours, right? Like, like when I get hangry. I'm saying. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. And you eat like that, like all the time. So you gotta feed like you gotta refuel like every 2 hours.
I'm sorry, guys, but
That's what.
it is what it is. I'm hungry. Oh,
You
not no
were
small
hungry,
burrito.
but you just.
The burrito,
just didn't even have
I'm gonna
time to
keep it
think
real,
about
is
it.
about the size of this plate. Y'all see how big this plate is?
And then
It's
you
about
just
16 inches
inhaled it.
long.
You inhaled it.
Circumference, 16 inches. That's a lot of inch,
You
bruh.
should think next time before you eat a house. Like, just think for a second before you eat the whole
I
house.
said I was hungry, didn't I?
No.